Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general reading for Aquarius placements. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. We're going to use multiple decks of cards for your reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and a few personalized messages that I've created. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. All the decks I'm using are listed in the description box below, and I've done a major shuffle of all the cards, so we pretty much get straight into your reading. Angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Aquarius placements? What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? What do they need to know, please, and thank you? What do they need to know, please, and thank you? Starting off with the tea leaf, and then we'll move into the tarot. Now, guys, I've never seen anything like this before. Usually when I pull 3 cards, there is a mixture of cards. So from an astral house, a month of the year, or tea leaves, or all tea leaves, right? But we have 3 months of the year that have flown out for you, okay? So I probably will pull some extra cards, but I just want to know what's going on here. 222 just come up on my timer. So we have October, we have February, and we have November. Wow. Guys, obviously Aquarius, like, you know, I do believe your season is in February, right? January, February time. You guys may be February Aquariuses, or potentially even Pisces. But we also have here Libra coming through, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So those placements could be quite significant for you. What else is going on here? This is so very unusual. An astral house. We have career, okay. There could have been something really quite prominent that happened for your career in the fall and the winter of last year, or even in this year. Obviously, it depends when you come across this reading, but I'm getting what I'm getting. And Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So guys, things that may have felt pretty solid for you in October, November time, and then it's felt like it's kind of been crashing down all the way till February. And I do believe we had Mars retrograde from December to February, and it's gone direct again. So things have been a bit up and down, right? And then box, you will receive a gift, new job and career, and then romance, celebration and party. Wow. Guys, so what is going on for Aquarius? This is highly unusual. Highly unusual. I've never seen anything like it. So what's going on for Aquarius? This is the Modern Witch Tarot. What's going on here? 444 just come up on my timer. I'm even getting told the Tower card in the Major Arcana, which is Aries and Scorpio energy. So yeah, getting heavy Scorpio, and I do believe we're soon to be in Aries season. So what's going on here for Aquarius? Why has all these months come out? Yeah. I'm just as confused as you with the 7 of Cups. But there's clarity coming in with the Knight of Swords. Maybe everything's just felt like a bit of a haze since October. It's like you've tried to build in regards to your career and then something just didn't necessarily work out. I'm getting Pick Yourself Up and Try Again, that Aaliyah song. With that Knight of Swords. So there's something whereby you're going to have the path cleared for you. There's been a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights here with the 9 of Swords about your career. You've been really upset. Things have definitely not amounted out to how you would have liked it to be, ideally. You've been wondering as to whether I should continue on in this particular trajectory, I just heard trajectory, or not. Like contemplating your options elsewhere, or trying to come up with new ways to make changes with whatever you've got going on, and maybe in regards to your business or your career. What is all this? Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. It's like you've been wanting this change, but you've been resisting this change. Or maybe you just felt too exhausted to even make the changes. Or you've been ill. Aquarius, there's you with the sun, with the star card. I nearly said the sun. So maybe you've got Leo placements as well. But the sun is going to be shining on you. You're going to have your moment. I'm hearing not the 15 minutes of fame either. I don't know why that's come through. But there is some sort of miracle taking place. In your 3D reality with the Three of Pentacles, somebody important is coming in to offer you a proposition of sorts in regards to your career. Maybe it's no secret that you've had issues with your career. Maybe it's blatantly obvious for people to see that there's definitely been some sort of pitfalls or downfalls that you've experiencing. And you've been trying your best here just to stay afloat with whatever it is that you've got going on. But I don't feel like you've gone out here and told people of anything. But it's kind of coming across like you're struggling. Or maybe people feel like you're struggling, or can sense that you're struggling with something. What's going on for Aquarius? What's to go underneath the Seven of Cups? Okay. Temperance, yeah, well, it coming out sideways. It's been difficult. The challenge has been trying to remain balanced with all this chaos that's been going on. Okay, yeah, trying to keep in balance. Two cards indicating balance. With the Six of Pentacles, you've been waiting on your money to increase, or it's like you've been waiting for the universe to show up and show out in your life. To bless you. So that you don't feel like you're here, there and everywhere anymore with the Two of Pentacles. Because I feel like you've been experiencing more downs than ups. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something has really knocked your confidence. Whatever has been going on in your career has really knocked your confidence, or made you feel in some sort of way that you're not doing enough or not good enough, or maybe you're just completely burnt out and you have no energy, and you've been forced in some sort of way to rest or be more passive at this time. But this feels so alien to you. Like, it feels uncomfortable. I'm hearing, what do you mean just sit and rest and take more time off for myself? I've got so much to do. I'm seeing somebody with a to-do list, like a million things to tick off of this list. I'm like hearing, well, if I don't do it, then who else is going to step in and kind of help sort me out, or sort out whatever I've got going on in my life? If I don't end up doing it, then who else is coming through? Yeah, who else is coming through to change my situation with the Death card? Scorpio energy. Because you want this change. Like, you desperately want this change, whatever this is. But maybe you've not been feeling very motivated. Just uninspired, or you've been dealing with some sort of creative block, or you just felt really disconnected as of late. Like you're not enjoying something as much as you used to. Like the fun has kind of been drained out of it. Like it's something to do with your career. It may have been like really fun at one point, or really got you up out of bed in the morning, and then all of a sudden with certain obligations or things that have not been working out, maybe there's been difficulties with your finances, or your health hasn't been quite where you'd like it to be. And so therefore it's like, well, why should I get up out of bed? You just felt like disinterested. Yeah, exactly. Page of Wands. You were in this position and place where you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it. this feels great. I can't wait to do this, and I'm really motivated to do that. And then now it's a bit like, well, I don't really feel like I'm getting that sense of like reward or recognition or appreciation, or even the sense of what I'm worth, really, like maybe financially or certain resources here. You may feel like you're very much limited in some capacity. And it's like, well, I want to make these changes and I want this sense of improvement, but I feel like you've been doing something a certain way for a long time, and it's just been taking everything out of you, right? And you're not feeling that giddy, excited energy anymore. Maybe you're even doubting as to whether you continue doing what you're doing or not, whether you give it up, like pack it in, or start something new. Or, I mean, some of you, if it's like your career, like if it's a business even, you may be like, well, what option do I have? I can't necessarily pack it in, especially if you're someone who's like an entrepreneur or self-employed, or you work from home here maybe with the 10 of Cups, and it's like, well, I don't know, what am I to do? I don't know what to do. That's all I keep on hearing. Some of you have been doubting and not having the faith. Yeah, look at this. We have the 7 of Cups coming out again with the King of Wands upright, and then the King of Cups. More fire and water coming through. Guys, okay, the other message is, now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know, and we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. What I'm picking up on is that you've been so used to being in your masculine energy, doing of everything, that you don't know how to receive, or you don't know how to surrender control, or you don't know how to allow certain things to unfold. Maybe you've been so used to doing of everything independently, but you've got to a breaking point where you're realizing you need help and you need assistance, and maybe you feel like you've got nothing to fall back on, or no one to call on to, or to be of a support for you, right? Intuitively you know that everything is fine, but yet you still are in this energy of fear or concern or worry or anxiety, or, you know, maybe even feeling a little bit depressed. And it's been difficult to kind of keep your emotions in check. Or even if you feel like you haven't had much time to take care of yourself or check in with yourself here, because you're always so busy with what it is that you've been working and focusing on. Yeah, with the 8 of Wands, there could be somebody who you end up talking to who's going to give you some very solid advice. I feel like you're going to want this sense of advice from this person, right? I don't feel like it's necessarily like criticism. I feel like whatever they have to say, whatever feedback or opinion that they showcase to you, it is going to mean a lot, but it may be a little bit sensitive to hear, a bit difficult to hear. I don't know why I'm getting that. Because obviously something isn't necessarily working out, and you're trying to put your finger on it as to why it's not working out in the same way either it was before, or you just felt like, I'm at a loss and I don't know what to do. The Star, wow. There could be someone who's in the same field as you in regards to your work, but you may not physically know of this person. They may be very well known here, like maybe online or something. They're a star in their own right. They've gone through something like this before already themselves, so they can really resonate with you, or when they speak to you, it will be from genuine experience and not something that they're just kind of parlaying onto you, like they've read out something from a book. That's what I'm hearing. They're genuinely going to be very much like kind and considerate and patient with you here with the Strength card, Leo energy. But also I feel like you have been so patient in kind of waiting for these blessings to come through, for your life to change just like that, I'm hearing. As I say that with the 4 of Cups, but there's something that's right under your nose that you don't see. it's like you're too close to a problem. You're too close to a problem or to a situation here. And it's difficult because you're trying to take a step back. Yeah, with the Hangman, Pisces energy, goodness me, this is seeing things from a whole nother perspective, turning something on its head and seeing things in another way. I mean, there's your energy. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you are definitely dealing with like a water sign or a fire sign who is going to be really, who's really going to be a big deal in your life in some way. I'm even picking up on someone that's like a teacher or a mentor, or like a coach of sorts, or a counselor. Okay, yeah, maybe even a healer of sorts here with the Four of Swords. Okay, I just heard that maybe you feel like you haven't got anyone to bounce ideas off of, so you have no idea whether you kind of trust in the decisions that you're making to do with these, Page of Cups, but you can trust in yourself and your intuition. I feel like you're very intuitive here. Guys, the other message, right, if you guys are online, okay, like on social media or something like that, some of you have a fear of being seen. Some of you have a fear of being seen, or worried that you're going to be criticized or judged in some way. Something about your physical appearance. But I feel like you guys are very attractive, and not just physically, like you have this beautiful energy about you, and you're more than just your physical vessel. You have a great personality, you have this sense of charm, you have this wit, you are someone that's very intelligent here, someone that is very capable of doing big things. I'm hearing somebody say like, oh, I feel like I need to lose more weight, or I need to do this, or I need to do that before I let others see me, or oh, I won't start this until I have that, or kind of not necessarily making excuses, but definitely procrastinating because something is stressing you out. Or maybe you feel like none of that is necessarily the case and you are very confident, or you feel relatively sure in yourself and you know that you have a lot to offer, and you believe in yourself, but it's the sense that maybe you're not necessarily sure how to deal with people online, like haters or people that are naysayers here, or try to make demeaning comments about you or insult you or something like this. Like, I'm getting online trolls. I feel like you probably have dealt with a lot of that already. I'm hearing Control Alt Delete, like block them, they don't matter. But I feel like you've been through this period of time of being tested to see how you would deal with a situation or many situations, and I feel like you have dealt with them very maturely. But there's still some sort of part of you that is wondering that if you, I'm hearing going up in the world, you go up to the next level, you know that something is going to be I don't know, I'm getting like something being like, there's going to be more of something. There's good, because new levels, new devils. I feel like there's going to be more of something because you're being seen on a wider scale, on a bigger scale. So it's like, you know that it's amplified. Something being amplified. And you're just like hanging there all for everyone to see with the Hangman. And it's whether you feel comfortable about being seen. But you see that this Hanged One, even though that they have hung themselves there, they've put themselves in this own position because they're doing something that they feel is right for them. They don't mind this. I mean, they have a relatively content look on their face, okay? So I feel like you've put yourself in a position that has been a bit daunting for the most part, but it's like, for instance, if you're like a fellow YouTuber or something, and you know, you have a platform, and then it's just being worried about going to the next level because you know that there's going to be certain changes that you're needing to make or to be able to adapt. And you're not sure about whether you can allow people to see you in a certain way or being vulnerable. Now, some of you have just been worried because the sense of like you have no problem showing yourself out there or putting yourself out there, and you don't have any real self-esteem issues or anything like that. But there's something to do with how can I put it? Something to do with not necessarily having enough resources. You're wanting something to go a particular way and you don't necessarily have the resources, so you're very limited in what it is that you're able to do, and you want to be able to do so much more, but it's just been a lot of irritation because the fact that you feel like you can't really do much more. Okay, look at that, the world, online, World Wide Web, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Justice. Justice is coming through for you, goodness me. Balancing of the scales, and then the Empress. You're going to have everything that you need. You're going to have more than enough here with that Empress and the Strength card. I mean, these are very powerful major arcanas that are coming through for you. I feel like you know that you're destined for so much more and that your time will come, but maybe you just felt a bit lost at the moment. A bit like, well, I feel like I'm just kind of drifting here and I don't really know, like maybe feel like a bit aimless. Like, well, what's the point? Like, you may not necessarily know what it is that you're meant to be doing as of right now. And it feels very uncomfortable because you could be someone that's very driven, very ambitious, and always kind of has this sense of intention about what you're going to be doing next, or how you're going to invest your time, your effort, your energy, or your resources, your finances, what have you. And then for the while now, okay, it's just literally like you've been lost at sea. Yeah, and this has been really challenging to deal with the Ten of Wands. But you're closing that cycle. A new one is opening up for you. Look at that, the Chariot, Cancer's energy. You are very much going to find out what you're to be doing next. Okay? But you have definitely felt like you have been... What's that saying? Like in a boat without a paddle or something? Is that the saying? I don't know. Obviously, let me know in the comments. But there's been a reason as to why everything has been the way that it has. But it's just been very annoying. That's all I keep on getting. Yeah, because it's been like waiting and seeing what's going to happen. I feel like you've already solidified something here, right? But you've just been hanging around waiting and see. Is something new going to happen? Or am I going to get this creative spark coming in? Or am I just going to continue feeling in a certain type of way and worrying about a situation over and over again? But look, I feel also you may have dealt with some sort of spiritual warfare here, or psychic attacks or something, but you have very good karma coming your way. And look, you are going to move on to calmer waters here. You have a lot of assistance and help from the higher realms, I'm hearing, that care about you and love you a great deal with the Queen of Cups. I'm also hearing that you have certain individuals around you right now that you're needing to disconnect from. Some sort of busybody energy, right? People in your business, okay? projecting, I'm hearing, their insecurities onto you, or their doubts or their fears or worries onto you. And you may have been carrying a heavy burden that actually isn't even yours to carry either. Okay? There's a lot of reevaluating here going on. So 777, 999, 717, and 414, 444, and 1144 could be coming up, and 144. And guys, we have 7, we have 17, okay, or 177. I mean, goodness, guys. We have 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 with the Chariot, 17 with the Star. Something about July could be important. Or 7777, I mean, I'm even hearing, okay. But 7s are all to do with challenges and to do with like awakening, like spiritual awakening. So maybe you've been going through another spiritual awakening or ascension here. What is going on? Things are going to clear up. You will get your justice. Things will be, I'm hearing, will be made right. What's going on for Libra? Career change. You don't see this. You see how it like was reversal? And then we have career over here. There's something unexpected about your career that's happening for you. I mean, you may be going from employed to self-employed, and starting of a business. Or potentially you could be someone that is changing careers completely in employed work. Or you could be someone that's already like self-employed or an entrepreneur. And it's like you're rediscovering your options to find out what it is that actually brings you joy, or what brings you more maybe fun in your life or something. You may be in the same kind of working in the same umbrella in the field that it is that you're working in, but you could be focusing on something else. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's actually manifested this change in their life, this to happen. Maybe there's something from when you were a lot younger here that you always wanted to do. And then it's something that comes into fruition and you have the chance to be able to do of this. Like a childhood dream. Or maybe even from your late teenage years or early 20s or mid 20s or even early 30s, to be honest, for some of you. Maybe you were discouraged by others and they said, oh, you shouldn't try this or try that, or not necessarily follow through with this. Like, for instance, like, maybe you wanted to take a particular course or get some sort of high level of education, or you wanted to experiment with trying out new things, like creatively, as in hobbies, and then turning it into a business, or like as like a side hustle, and turn it into a business, or setting up something for yourself. And others were just around you kind of like, oh, well, that's going to take too long to do, or, well, you've already got this, so why would you bother doing that? Or the market is saturated, there's a lot of competition, so what's the point? It's just going to cost you a load of money. You get what I mean, guys? New money, wow. So, gosh, guys, with whatever this ends up being for you, you could make a lot of money from this. And you wouldn't be expecting it either. Old money. Gosh, some of you are getting like a an inheritance, or there's something about a will, or there's something about rags to riches. I'm even picking up on a viral moment here, right? Or viral videos, like online, like fame. I'm picking up on maybe you could be marrying into money. Last is now going first. Wow, so you're at the front of the queue, guys. And then look, I was like, oh, do I look at the next card or not? New job. So some of you, it's a new job completely, and then long overdue came out as well. Wow. This has felt a little bit here, there, and everywhere. Maybe that's just how your life has been feeling. You've just been kind of like bobbing along. Maybe there's just been a lot going on in your life. Some of you are moving or relocating very soon, and you don't expect that either. What's going on with the angel answers here, guys? But I'm definitely picking up on a lot more money coming in for you. Like a promotion, a bonus, a whole career change. There could have been people around you that said, you know, well, that's not going to do that well. How do you expect to be noticed? Everyone's doing of that these days. So what makes you any different? Yeah, look at that. Yes. So people definitely try to discourage you off the idea of something. But yes, there's new money and a career change coming through for you. Yeah, take action. I'm hearing taking inspired action. But you haven't been feeling that inspired. I just feel like you're exhausted. Ask for help from others. Maybe you're quite a proud person. Maybe you are used to doing of everything on your own. Or maybe you felt like you couldn't ask for help because it's expected for you to do something on your own. Okay? I'm even hearing ask the angels. What's going on here, please? I'm getting something to do with a vision board. You may have created one, or you said you were going to do it and then you didn't. I'm hearing like kind of wanting to fulfill of certain things and then breaking your own promises about it, or self-sabotaging in a particular way. But you're ready to embrace this change. But maybe if you feel like you're not ready, but you are actually ready for whatever is unfolding for you. But it's literally like at the last moment. You're like this deer in headlights, or rabbit in headlights, whatever that saying is. And then not sure about taking action again. No need to worry flew out. Wow. You've definitely been like sweating the small stuff. Worrying about an awful lot here. Yes, you have. But yes, you have opportunities. Yes, you have a career change. Yes, a more solid foundation is coming in regards to your career. Justice is coming through for you. If you're needing to move or relocate, that's coming through. If you just wanted to have a break, to take some time off so that you're able to rest or recover, then you'll be able to get that relatively soon. But guys, many messages have come through, but obviously only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So I hope that there has been something in here for you that potentially resonated. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments when I can, so thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check in with your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs so you can receive more messages, so gain more insight in regards to the timeless tarot messages that I provide. Anyway, guys, but I hope that you're all well, and sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye, guys.